Morning. It's the day after. And so, yeah, right now, riding around the city, picking up all the signs that are left over. Um, Everyone's texting me and saying, "You fought a good fight. We're proud of you." Well, fight wasn't good enough. If you guys know anything about me, I don't go in anything planning to lose. And yeah, we're going to look at the positive in this. I didn't lose because we got out here and we got some people in office who are going to try and do some things. And I put my name out there and put the effort out to make sure that I tried the best that I could try, do the best that I could do to let people know that, I felt that I was best and capable for this job. But let's not be remiss. First of all, I want to say thank you and to everybody who supported me. Definitely want to say congratulations to the candidates who ran, all of them, because this was not an easy thing. Running a campaign and getting out here and trying to motivate people to vote for you is a tough situation. And here in Ward 3, it seems to be a lot tougher than anywhere else. I want to express that I am super duper excited, to be part of what's going on out here. I need to thank God, first of all, because He repurposed me. He put me in a place in life where my civic duties are now the pinnacle of what's going on in this world. And I see, what my worth is and where it is that I need to be and the directions I need to head. So as a few people have said, it's not the end. It's definitely not the end. This is just the beginning of another chapter. I have to give a glowing thank you to my wife who supported me through this, because there were some days where I was over the top with anxiety and frustration and feeling as if, this was something that was a little too overwhelming, and not just the campaign, but life in general, For those who don't know, while I was running this campaign, I didn't have a campaign manager. I just was doing as much as I could with people around who supported me and told me that, that they had my back and they would try and get me into things and let me know what was going on so that I could make sure that I was in the right circles and knew the right people. But my wife was there for me through the ups and downs of everything that possibly happened. And for that, I cannot say enough. She was there for me emotionally, physically. She held me up on nights where I just felt like I couldn't stand anymore. The days where I was too tired to wake up and go, she pushed and urged me. And, no matter how this thing turned out, as long as my wife loves me and my kids still think I'm a superhero, I know I'm a winner. That's all that really matters in life. But truth be told, if you know anything about me, you know that if anything, this isn't going to do anything but spur me to try harder to do more than what I've already been doing. The game doesn't change. I've been out here doing things for the community with or without recognition for as long as most of you have known me, and I'll continue to do that. Am I disappointed that I didn't win? Yes, I'm very disappointed I didn't win. But you can't be disappointed because, it takes a certain thing to win these elections, and we'll take it as a learning lesson because I know what I did and what I didn't do as far as this election went. And to the two people that were running for the seat with me, man, you guys did an awesome job. You cornered the market on the things that you did need to do. It was a very tight race. I believe it was 1.8, 1.9% between the both of you on who was going to win. And, nobody in this should be ashamed, because everybody should be proud that they got out here and did what they could in the best interest of the community. When I talk about the community, I think that's where my disappointment is the greatest. And I say that because when we're talking about the community, here in Ward 3, there are 24,000 plus registered voters. 24,000. Yesterday we had 1,768. So out of 24,000 plus, almost 20, well, it's like 24 and a half, so 24,475 I think is the number, registered voters in our ward. Only 1,768 of you guys got out to vote. To compound my depression on that, as I was standing in front of the elementary schools watching voters come in, me along with the other candidates, like, you guys going to vote? No, I'm just coming to pick up my kids. I'm so confused with the lack of interest in our local government, knowing that the local government is what determines what goes on in your city. Everyone wants to stand out here and complain and be upset, and they're not doing this, and he or she's not doing what they're supposed to do in city government, on school board, yet you won't come out and vote to change it when you have the opportunity. That is probably what depresses me more than even losing this race, simply because of the idea that it didn't have to be about the winning and losing, but the voice of these people who are out here upset with what's going on wasn't heard because you guys didn't voice it. So right now what you have is this small pocket of your ward who has decided what goes on in your ward. And you get what you ask for. So I pray, because we will know sooner or later, that the people made a good choice. I don't believe that there were any bad choices, but if you're going to sit out here and complain about something, you got to do your part to change it. So hopefully things will work out for the best. I know I'm going to continue to do my part out here, whether it be forums, doing charity, sponsoring events, whatever it may be. I'm going to continue to do it. This is not the end. This is just the beginning. This is just, well, actually it's not the beginning because I've been doing it for a while. This is just the beginning of a new chapter. And for all those who supported me, thank you. For all those who believed in me, thank you. I couldn't have made it as far as I did without you. To my friends, to my family, thank you. Again, my wife, thank you so much. Nicole Saunders, thank you so much. You really meant the world in this thing. You did a lot. Garnsey West, thank you. You like a big brother. You were, I don't know, big brother, dad, annoying, but you opened a lot of doors that I didn't even know to go and knock on. Simone Leonard, my intern from ODU, amazing. Amazing. There's nothing else that I could say about that. I mean, there's no other words to describe the uniqueness and the determination of this young lady. Dominique White, we appreciate you. We appreciate your personality and the way that you made things pop. Chris Bell, that was good working with you, man. Glad to have you around. Arian Tyler, thank you for what you were doing. Maya Shaka, thank you for everything. You're the sister that I never had, and you did everything that could possibly be done. And I mean, shoot, you did more than what most people would even imagine that you did, and you continue to do things every day. Jeremy McQueen, thank you for those long talks. Thank you for your support. Timothy Wright, thank you for your prayers and your support. Vanessa, thank you for your support. These were days where I was looking at things. James Faden, as usual, the prayers, the support, and everything that you did, even donating and coming out and playing for that event. Corey Doxey, my man, 50 grand. We share 4 houses. Thank you for everything that you could do, from here to the edge, to the church and back through Norview. Same thing, Bryce. Man, I appreciate you, everything that you were doing, Brother Monty. Um, you know, you guys, my Northview guys, have been sticking with me for a while. Um, Conrad, you know what it is. Ivan. Um, I mean, this list goes on and on. There were people out there who supported me. You know, Kenny Brown, Darren Sandlin, Elijah Cadillac Harris, um, Melvin Anderson, who, you know, behind the scenes did a lot for me. There were a lot of people out there who had my back, and uh, I know, you know, who's there for me, who's against me. Patrick Kaysen over at Bethany Church, we had so many talks, and we talked about divinity, and I'm going to share the story with you guys, and this will be the end of this transmission, because the list can go on of all the people that I could thank, because I didn't even really get into my family, but my family, since I got married, is huge, and there's nothing like it. So but let me share this last story, and you guys will get why I know this is not the end. I woke up on this past Tuesday morning very frustrated with how things were going. And during that frustration, I said, you know, man, I feel like I need to give up hope. This is just too much going on. I wasn't even talking about just the campaign, but things in a series of life that was going on, because I've been taking 5 classes in grad school, which have been overwhelming. And, you know, things were over the top. So that frustration was really setting in. And Pastor Patrick Kaysen, Reverend, over at Bethany, I didn't realize that he was the senior pastor. And for some reason, I looked on Facebook that morning. Thank you. The young lady just walked by telling me she voted for me yesterday. It's a lot of people who did, and I'm glad that they did. But I woke up, and as I woke up, I looked at Facebook, and I saw that he was having a prayer call, so I decided to call in. And the sermon for that day was about not giving up hope, and about making sure that we understood that you keep your nose above water until your feet can touch the ground. So you want to keep your nose above water until the feet can touch the ground. You want to make sure that, while you're keeping your nose above water and your feet can touch the ground, you're keeping hope alive.